Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Sophie here from Stats and Wellbeing. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. So I do sessions, dance sessions, and also strength and balance sessions, which is what we are doing today. Falls prevention, even though we don't like to say the F word. Okay, so strength and balance to prevent those slips, trips. Yep, so just building a little bit of strength there. So for this session, you will need a chair. Okay, so we just need a chair. I've got one just here. If you can, so if you are on a carpeted floor, try to do it with nothing on your feet or like socks. I've got socks on. But yeah, so try to, just so that you can feel all of the muscles and you can really engage your feet and feel where the weight is being distributed. Don't worry if this is not an option. You can still do it with something on your feet. So it's still fine, but preferred it would be just so that you can really feel what's going on. So the strength and balance session, this is the third one. So I have done 2 previously. So if you have been following the other 2, you will notice that this is like a development session. So there will be like little exercises that I will maybe add on. We might do more reps. I might add an extra balance in there, but it's up to you as well to do these exercises. So outside of here, do them a few times a week, just because that's where you're going to build the strength up. So you want to try and do them a few times a week so that your body is getting used to that weight distribution is becoming more familiar, your muscle memory. So again, like I said, if you do have any trips or anything, then your brain is going to go straight into action because it remembers it from, oh yes, that's where we put our feet. That's where our pressure goes. That's where we're going to hold in our core strengths just to keep us upright. So I'm going to do a warm up as I normally do in all of my sessions. So this is just going to be an immobilizer for your body, just to get that heart rate going, just to really engage all the muscles in your body. Today, I am going to do it seated. So I normally do it standing up, but I'm going to do a seated one today. So it's going to be a slightly different warm up, but it's still going to engage all of our body just then so we can get into the exercises. Now, when I am on my chair, so here, if you can see, I'm not like slouched into the back of my chair. So you need a straight back chair. That's just going to help you to be upright. If you need some support here, just pop a cushion. I've got a cushion here. Let me grab it so you can see. So it would be at your lower back here. That's it, just there, so that you've got that extra support here and it helps you to stay up so that you're not sinking your lower back here. So if this is here, it does help you to stay up because not everybody is used to sitting like this. And sometimes if your body just get used to sitting like this, your posture is going to go, your shoulders are going to start to roll. Do you know, like you're going to become hunched like this, and we really want you to really just get used to opening and expanding out your chest. Again, that's going to help you with your balance, posture, strength here. And it's going to help your core. So you'll hear me talk about your core all the time in this class, but it really is the most important thing when we are working with our balance and our strength. So we've really got to make sure we're strengthening and lifting from the core. Yeah, okay, so we are in here. I'm going to move this cushion because I'm used to it, but if you want to keep your cushion there, you keep your cushion there. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Everything that we do here is forward of the chair. So if you need to walk a little bit forwards here, walk a little bit forwards of the chair. Okay, so I don't want you doing the exercises in the chair here because that means that your core is not engaged. So you have to be forwards of your chair. If you have a comfortable chair, you should be fine. Here, again, you can maneuver yourself here just to make sure that you are enough forwards or back. I'm just going to play background music as we do our warming up. Mainly, you're just going to be able to hear me talking. Okay, so we're up here, just starting with a gentle march in here. So we're just marching in. There, so I've got a little bit in the background. Now, if you can see my feet, this is just a little gentle march here, and they're just coming a little bit off the chair. Nothing too strenuous. So we're sitting up nice and tall. That's it. Now you should really be able to feel those thigh muscles engaging, which is good. Yes, we need those thighs to be strong. That's it, so keep marching in here. We are 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, we're going to go onto our feet now. So squeeze your knees together. I'm just going to go a little bit more this way. We're going to lift our heels up and down. We go up. So we're just pressing forwards. Up here. Then you're going to do your heels out. So do heels out and in. We're out and in. We're out and in. We're out. Now do your toes out. So we do toes and here. So out and in. This is just a natural turn out, so your knees will come out. That's it. Okay, now we've got a little flick here. So you're flicking those feet forward, point, you're stretching those toes down. Back to your march, here. So we're marching in. Again, engaging those thighs. Is your back straight? Are you sitting upright? Have you started to dip? Okay, let's bring it back up. Here, in. Keep going, you've got 2 more sets of 8. That's 4, 3. This is your last set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so we've got our heels up. So we lift here. This is with your thighs together. Up. So you're just lifting those heels up and heels up. Now we do heels out. When the heels go out, squeeze those thighs together. And this is just a gentle move. Don't put too much pressure on your ankles. Now your toes. It just needs to go where they're naturally open without any pressure. Here in. Now we've got that flick here with the little tap forward. So we're just engaging. That's it. The arch in your foot, as well as those shins and those ankles here. That's it. Okay, just do a tiny little run on your feet here. That's it. So we're in here. Very good. Okay, we're going to swing our arms. Just swing into the side of your chair. We swing. We swing. We swing. Now this is getting our torso involved. Ooh. That's it. So you're swinging one arm forward, one arm back. As you do it, you should turn your body to the side. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. And we're just going to hold to the side. Bring those arms down here. That's it. So keep pressing forwards here. Remember, I don't want you pushing back. Push up. Hold those arms in here. Come to center. Other side. We hold here. So we're just turning our chest to the side. You should feel it lengthening and as well stretching in that lower part of your spine here. Come back to center. We've got 1 more of these each side. Take it here. If you can go a little bit further, then go further. Take it in your own range, so listen to your body. And then we are back in. Other side, we go here. So we hold. That's it. We're holding in, holding in. And then we're coming back to the center here. That's it. I just want you to lift your arms up in front. So we're going to lift here as you lengthen. Just squeeze your thighs together. Hold that stretch. Keep pushing forwards with your hips. That lower back. Holding it in. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, exhale. Now lower down. And then you're going to push your arms back here. That's it. So just press them back. Lift your chin slightly here. That's it. Again, same thing. So make sure you're not arching your back. You're not crouching here. You're lifting up. This might feel weird. That's it. And then relax it in here. Yeah, because we're now starting to engage those lower back muscles again, which is all part of your core. Yeah, so we've got upper abs, lower abs, we've got our obliques. Yeah, we've got all this lumbar region. We're going up again one more time. Lift here. So we lift up. This is a nice lengthening stretch. And just try and make sure you keep your legs together. Don't let your legs collapse here. We're still squeezing here, but we are lifted. And breathe. We lower. That's it. So we're just bringing those arms back as your chin lifts slightly here. So we hold. That's it. And then we're just relaxing in here. That's it. So today, obviously, like I said, if you've been doing the other ones, and we normally do it standing up, so today you will feel it more the warm-up side in your hips and in your torso, which is good. It's good to have a little bit of a mixture. Like I said, we can go from, you're developing from each of the sessions, and you can join them together, which is always nice. Okay, so one little thing that we're going to do here, just rolling our shoulders. That's it. So lifting up. That's it. Nice rolls here. And we go forwards. Just rolling here. Lovely. That's it. Holding in. Okay, I think that's 4. Did I do 4? Okay, bring this arm over to your leg here and put that hand on your shoulder. And we're just going to push back here with this elbow. So we're just again using our body just to lengthen the spine and just warm up that lower back. And then we're in, down here, we go to the other side. So that arm goes over your leg, put that hand on your shoulder, and then turn so that elbow is pressing back. Try keep that elbow high. We go this way a little bit. So here, that elbow is not going down to the floor, it wants to stay up here. That's it, and then we're in with a little shake here. Da, 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 da. Just our head, and then we're going to get into some exercises. So head to the side, and then to the other side. And then we are tilt over here, and up, and then the other side. And then chin on your chest, hold it down, hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and then we lift up, eyes to the ceiling, and then you're back looking at me. Ooh. And then in here. Okay, we are using our thighs. What I want you to do is push through your feet, and I want you to lift up. If you can, no hands. Woo! Lovely. If you need to use your hands, use your hands. That is fine. But we are working up to not using your hands. Okay, for now, I'm just going to put my chair to the side. It's still needed, but just for now, we're going on to exercise 1, where I don't really need my chair. Okay, right, so pressure steps. So this is through the feet. Feet are, so we are going hip distance. Okay, shoulders a little bit too wide, hip distance. So make sure that your feet are directly underneath your hips. Make sure that your toes are facing forwards. So if you've got a foot that's slightly turned out, it wants to be directly forwards. We don't want them turned in, because then that's turning our knees in. So everything wants to be in line. Drop your tailbone. Yeah, so I want these to be soft knees, so you need to drop that tailbone. What I mean by dropping your tailbone is tuck in your hips under. So if you have an arch in your lower back, okay, like I think we all have a natural arch in our lower back, but I think sometimes people have their hips facing backwards, and if you just do that little adjustment there, it lengthens the lower part of your spine and engages your core muscles, and that's what we need. So for this class, this is where I need you to be. So I need you to be engaged in those stomach muscles here, and just to lengthen that lower part of your spine. Okay, so pressure steps is basically what it is. It's a pressure step. So we're going to step forward, side, back. Forwards here. So as I step forwards, I am not going off my point of center. So I'm not throwing my body forwards. I'm not going to go pressure and then go like this, and my body's going to go forward, because then that's going to take me off balance. Okay, yeah, so the pressure is where I want to step, and then you need to engage your thighs, because this is where you need to hold. We don't want to get to the point where you fall off balance, because your body's going to engage before, which is obviously how we're going to prevent those slips, trips, and falls. Yeah, okay, so we go pressure here and in. We go pressure to the side and in. We go pressure back and in. Now, every time I take that step, my feet are engaged. I need that weight to be going. Engage your big toe and your first toe. That's where the weight needs to be. So press into the floor, feel the floor, so press here. And as soon as you feel that pressure, your thighs should engage. Now you don't want to go any further than that. That's where the pressure is. And as soon as there, rebound and press it back. So push yourself back. It's a tiny little movement. You're just coming back here, in, and we do the same thing to the side. When I go to the side, I am still staying forwards. There's no twist. There's no push. There's no transference of my weight over to this side. Okay? The pressure here is still center. Okay? But it's going into the foot. So I'm pressing and then coming back in. I'm pressing and then coming back in. Engage. We are going to do 5 on each side, which means we do 10. Okay? That's the first round. The second round, because I normally do this, the second round I am adding in a knee lift. So we're going to add in a balance. Okay, so this is obviously, again, if you feel confident to do the balance, this is why the chair's there. So when we do the knee lift, if you don't feel confident to lift your leg up and hold your balance, put 2 fingers on your chair. Okay, we go. So we step forwards and then we go out. Oops, I totally bent my knee then. Do not copy off me. Okay, again. No knee bends. Pressure. That's it. Good. Lovely. And we go this side. And we go this side. And it's that pressure going. Can you feel it? So this is why we call it a pressure step. So we need to go out to the side. Here and back. And in. Again, here. That's it. Taking it back. Are those hips still facing me? Again, forwards. That's it. Lovely. Are you rebounding? Are those ankles staying forwards? I don't want to see any rolling out ankles. Keeping those hips facing me. When you go back is the tricky one. This is the last step that we're going to do without the knee lift. Yeah. So the back one, remember I said about keeping those hips forwards. That's it. Good. If you want to do these slower than what I'm doing them, you can do them slower than what I'm doing them. Okay, lovely. Woo! That really does. I always think these for the first exercise. Definitely engaging. You can definitely feel it in your thighs and in your hips. And if you can't, you might need to just add a little bit of extra pressure. Okay, this time we are going to go, but we're just going to do the same 5 on each, but just with, when we come from the end, from the back one, I want you to do knee and down. Okay, now the knee coming up, if you want to hold your arms here to help you, hold them here. Some people might go here, so we hold in here, or you can put your arms in front as a counter, or 2 fingers on your chair and you lift. So the main thing is, I don't want your full support to be on the chair, because the whole point of this class is to strengthen your body so that you're not having to rely too much on something else. So you want to try and rely on your body. So we're trying to make your body strong so that you don't have to, you can, as soon as anything happens, your body can catch you instead of you having to go for something else. Even though if they are there, that is fine. But within the exercises for the strength, We want to try and use it as least as we can. And again, like I said, because this is a development of sessions, you can go back and do certain exercises a few more times. And then when at your pace, you feel like you can take it further, you then take it further. Okay, let's go. So we're forwards, pressure through the floor. Is it still on your big toe and your second toe? Knee lift. And we go here. Again to the side. That's it. Are you distributing up, down here? Again, we are here. That's it. Are we up in the chest? That's it. Try not to look at your feet. I bet there's somebody looking at the feet. Hands up if you looked at your feet there. Remember, you can go here. That's it. In here. And we are out. And we are back. We lift. Good. We're doing well. Yes. Lovely. That's it. Up. I think is this one more each side. I need to really remember to count. That's it. So if you need to do it slower, remember, you can take your time. Keep that weight facing me, those hips facing me, arms in front if you need. Ooh, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, we've got arm reaches now for exercise 2. So if you want to have a little bit of water, grab a little water in between. Keep ourselves hydrated since we're coming into summer weather. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we are keeping our feet in parallel, which is underneath those hips. Okay, both your feet are facing forward. Again, with this, they will be facing forward. That weight is distributed evenly. When you bend your knees should be going over your toes, not in, not out. So we want the strength here. So you've really got to squeeze those inner leg muscles here to keep everything in line so that everything stays aligned. Again, that tailbone, tuck it right underneath. So standing nice and tall. Okay, so this one, we do have soft knees and we are reaching. So let me go here. So you're going to reach forwards, which means you are pushing your weight onto your toes, then your heels, and then center. So you go here, it goes heels, you plant yourself center. Okay, so you've got a weight forwards, you've got a weight back, and then we go center. Normally when we've done this previously, we've just gone forward and center. We are adding a tiny little bit of one back. Okay, because how many times have you kind of stumbled backwards? You might have stumbled backwards, so we want to be able to catch if you're going backwards. Yeah, as soon as you get to here and those core muscles engage, we can have one foot that goes back, and this is our pressure step, quarters, woo, and we're straight back where we were. So we're here. This arm is reaching. Now it's going forwards. Body's not going down, body's going forwards. Here, we are here. That's it. Now it's up to you to find your point of balance. You may not go as far forward as me. You might go further than me. Yeah, okay, so you need to distribute your weight so that you can find where your point of balance is. Like my point of balance is there, where my toes, my big toe and my second toe are engaged. I can reach there. If I went any further, I'm going to go to here. Yeah, and it's that point where I want to hold, but then where I can comfortably bring myself back. I then have a tiny little go back, and then I come to flat feet center. Yeah, so the weight is staying here. If you start to bring the weight on the outside of your feet when you do your leans, straight away I can't hold that. Yeah, so straight away when it comes to the outside, because you're off center, so straight away I'm going to go off balance. So a big massive tip there is keep the weight on your big toes and your second toe. Okay, let's go. Soft knees, so we're reaching forwards here. That's it, keep your chest up. So look forwards, not to the floor. I think that's where people as well go a little bit off balance because you've got your head down. So keep your head up. Okay, those knees are nice and soft. Is your back nice and straight? Are you lengthening? This is the last one on each side. Here, is that weight distributed evenly? Did you feel the pressure? Woo-hoo-hoo. Lovely. Okay, face me. Okay, it's me that needs to face this way, needs because I was facing the side. Okay, we're going to do it to the side. So here. That's it. Okay, I just said then I had my knees bent for the side one. Keep your legs straight and just lean. But still keep that tailbone under. There you go. So this is now to the side. It's the same principle. Keep your weight in the center. You will have a little rock to the side, upper body, but if you keep the inner nice and strong, your point of balance you'll find, and then you can bring yourself straight back to your center. That's it. 2 more here. So we're reaching out here. Lengthen. Okay. And then we're going to go 2 arms forward. So we're here. And then they go back. We go center here. Ooh, lovely. So we're here. And then take those arms now to the side. So we go here. Go back a tiny little bit there. So your arms are coming across in front. Just had to do a little bit of a readjustment of my feet there. That's it. So you're still getting that. Are you still using your point of balance? So this is not just an arm swing. Make sure that when those arms go up to the side, you are shifting your weight. Find that point. That's it. In. I'm going to say that this is the last one on each side. I have no idea if this is 5. I need to start counting out loud. Okay, and whew. Okay, how did that feel? Comment, let me know. Can you start to feel where your body needs to be to find that point of balance? Can you feel the strength that you need? Yeah, and muscle memory. Is your body thinking, ooh, yes, let's go here, let's go here. Absolutely. Right, to the back of your chair. So this is exercise number 3. We are going calf raises here. Just before we do this, let's just stretch out our shins. So put your foot, so your toes are down on the floor here. That's it, so we're pressing down. And then just push in. Again, this is up to you, where the pressure goes, how much it is. Obviously, don't go too far. We don't want any injuries. You just want a gentle stretch here because we've just been doing lots of stuff with our feet, and we're just going to warm up this part. Go the other side. So we're just warming up here. That's it. So just pushing down. Your toes are down on the floor, and you're just pressing down with that foot. Okay, lovely. Little wiggle out here. So we're going to do calf raises. Okay, so we've got feet parallel. Anytime I say parallel, that means they are parallel to each other. Underneath your hips, you are here. Tuck that tailbone under. We are standing nice and straight. You can hold, I think, possibly now, we just hold one hand with one hand behind the back. Here. That's it. If you need to use 2, then do use 2. But I do feel like we should be trying to use 1. Yeah, just again, like I said, just trying to build that strength. We're going to do 5 here. Off we go. And if you can see, I'm going straight up here. I'm not going forwards. So if I had a ponytail, it's lifting me up. That's it. It's not pulling me forwards. I'm going directly up. Okay, hold there. Lovely. Just have a little shake out. That's it. Circle. That's it. Just give those ankles a little circle here. That's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's it. Just do this foot on your heel. So you've got your toes up. That's it. Just stretching that calf and then doing the other side. So you've got your toes up. Lovely. Okay, because we're going to go now into toe raises. Who knew, eh? Who knew? Okay, so your toes just come up off the floor, which means your weight is going to go backwards, but we're going to catch it. Okay, here. So we're holding that weight there. Your toes will not come a lot off the floor, so don't worry. Okay, it's again where you find that point of balance and back down. So 2 fingers, 1 hand behind the back. We're going to do 5 here. Taking it back with those heels. And try not to grab here, because you will feel unsteady, but it's about finding that balance here. Chin up. So lift here. And again. We've got 1 more here. So those toes are off the floor. Ooh. I like that one because that is a good one for like I do like that one for me because it also makes me engage like here my core muscles. I'm like yes, because you just don't want to fall back. You want to engage here. Right, okay, so this is a test now. Do we think we can do calf raises without holding on? 5, let's go. Everything's in position, ponytail, hips are under. We're going to do 5, going up. Keep your hands, you can keep them behind here or by your side. Go. We are up. This is number 3. And then number 4. And then number 5. And we lower here. Shake it out. How was that? How did you do? Even if you only got to do 1 up as a balance, well done. Good job. Remember, you can still use your 2 fingers. This is just me trying to develop a little bit. So again, you can keep it here and you do the development when you feel ready to do the developments. Okay, so we are toes up. So we're standing tall here, tuck that tailbone under, lengthening that spine, shoulders are down, chin is up. Okay, this is the tricky one. Just do the tiniest little movement. So we're lifting them toes up here. That's it. So even my toes don't come that high off the floor because this one is super tricky. That was number 3. We've got 2 more here. Finding that core balance there. Keep that tailbone tucked under because you've got to really negotiate with your body. It's like, woo, see, I went a little bit too far. I'm going to do my 5th one again. That's it, hold it. And then we lower. Woo. Yeah, you've got a bit of negotiation, but it's again, you can see how strong you are when those heels come up, those toes come up. That's it, you're holding here. Even though my body's going back, I am not sticking my hips out. So I'm not doing this to then fall back. Everything's got to stay in line so that I can hold myself here. Yeah, and this is preparation for when we do like heel walks. So you have to practice walking on your heels, which is another one. Okay, so let's go back here. Swan those feet. Just give them a little stretch out here. Okay, we're going on to exercise. What are we on now? Number 3, 4, 5? 5, I think. Me and my counting is not great. Next exercise, I'm just going to say. Okay, knee lifts. So we are lifting our knees up. Our knees are coming up to 90 if we can. Yep, so we're holding that there, in here. If you can't get up to 90, just a little foot off the floor is fine. Okay, and again, if you need to use your chair for extra support or a wall, then use your chair, just 2 fingers. Okay, so we've got 10 of these, so we do 10 on each side, which adds up to 20. So you've got a lot of these ones. Okay, let's go. So we're going up. So here. That's it. Up. And again, you can do these slower if you need to. And you've got another 10 to go. Keep going. Is your back straight? Are you pressing down with your shoulders? Are your stomach muscles engaged? This is the last 2. Woo! Shake it out. Okay, how did we feel after that? Okay, those hips are engaged. That is preparation now for our balance. Woo! Okay, so we're going to do one leg balance. Okay, so you can face the chair if you want. Okay, let's go. 2 fingers, 1 hand behind your back. We've got our feet in parallel position. We know where parallel is by now. Okay, so your tailbone's tucked under, your feet out underneath your hips. I just want you to lift that foot off the floor. So, NHS regulations tell us that we should be able to stand on one leg for 10 seconds. Okay, so that is our baseline. 10 seconds is our baseline. So if you are struggling to get to 10 seconds, no worries at all. You just keep practicing and get yourself used to doing the up to 10. Up to 10 is great. If you feel like 10 is okay and you can go further, do 12, 15, up to 20 seconds and really just try to start to develop this strength in that supporting leg. So in your foot, that weight is distributed. Where? You tell me. Where's the weight? Is the weight across all my toes? Is the weight across my big toe and my first toe? Is the weight in my ankles? Are my ankles rolling in? Are my ankles rolling out? Where's the weight? So start to ask these questions to yourself. It's like thinking, ooh, when you're walking, like, ooh, where am I walking? Are you squeezing your thighs together? Are you walking on the outside of your feet? If you look at your shoes, a very good indicator, because you can see where the wear and tear is on your shoes. So if you walk in on the outside of your foot, the outside of your shoes will be worn down more than the inside of your shoes. Yep, so you want it to be nice and flat when you are going. Okay, let's balance. So 10 seconds, 1 foot off the floor, off you go. 1, 2, hands here if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Yes. Well done if we got to 10. We're going to go other foot now. So you're shifting that weight to the side. Ready for your lift? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Always remember your chair is there for support. So face your chair if you need to use that extra support. Okay, good job again. We did the extra 10 seconds. Whoop, whoop. Lovely. Okay, we're going to sit on this chair now. So we're going to do a sit to stand. So as we did at the end of the warm-up, okay, we're really going to engage those thighs. Sit on your chair. Don't sit at the back of your chair. I would like you to be a little bit further forwards of your chair. So you are here. That's it. We are upright. You are pushing through your feet. So this is one for leg strength. Okay, I need you to push through. So really pressure. So we've done our pressure steps, pushing into the floor. We are going to use our thighs to lift and core to lift. No hands. Here. And we sit up, and then you're going to go. If you need to walk back to find the chair here, walk yourself back, and then you sit down nice and slowly here so that you're back there. We have got 5 of those to go. Are we ready? So sitting nice and tall. Up we go. Push. Just in your own time. When you come up, really push through. So make sure you lengthen from here. You're standing here. If you need to find the back of your chair, if you've come a little bit further forwards, find the back of your chair. Down you go. Pressure through. Here, so I don't want you to go like this to sit down. Use your feet. Use those thighs as you sit. That's it. Lovely. Again, into the pressure. We are up, back if you need it, find. And we go lower, pressure. And we are up. And we are, so they're kind of like little squats. Good for our thighs here, pushing up. That's it. And we're down. And we've got 2 more, pressing up. You'll watch how I come up and lengthening on the way up. And staying lengthened on the way down. Last one here. Up. Pressing through. Where's the pressure in those feet? Is it in your heels? Is it in your toes? That's it. Can you remember? That's it. In we go here. Lovely. And how did that feel on your lower back? If you tend to do this, you sit down as well. Yeah, that will feel weird because you're not all the way back here. But again, you want that strength in your lower back. Okay, we're up now. We're up again. Look, we're up, down, aren't we? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're walking. Put my chair here for my walks, don't I? Okay, so we're going forwards. Okay, here. So you can see, let me just, this is on the balls of your feet. So tiptoe walks. Now, I think I've explained this before. When you go up onto the balls of your feet, try not to let your feet, can you see my feet there? So I just keep watching my feet. Don't let your ankles roll out and your heels roll out. So you've got to, even though your feet are in parallel, really squeeze your thighs together. So you've got to engage these inner thighs and your ankles and your heels here. So you're up nice and tall. Yeah, so you've got to really engage that weight again. We know where it's distributed well. Over our big toe and our first toe. Not the outside, because that's going to make our feet roll out. And that's what's going to make your ankles a little bit weak. And we want strong. Okay, so we're going to walk forward, 4 this way, 4 back. Now we have been walking here. Again, I'm going to add in the development. If you don't want to use, well, if you don't want to use, if you feel confident to maybe do 1 set without your chair, you turn towards it here, because you can always go here and then walk yourself back. We lower and then you turn towards your chair. Yeah, okay. So let me just go that way a tiny little bit so you can see my feet. You can still walk here. Yeah, so just make smaller steps. This bit is, because we're only doing 4 steps, you should be fine. Just do 4 small steps. If you don't feel confident to let go of your chair, make sure that your chair is in front of you so that when you finish your steps 4, you are turning in towards your chair to swap here, to then walk the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to end up like this, because then that's going to throw your weight backwards. Okay, so make sure if you are using the chair, it is in front of you for support. 2, 3, 4. So you come in with it here. As you turn here, it is in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn towards it here. But if you don't need your chair, have it there for support. We're going to do 5 of these, walking forwards, up on your tiptoes. Let's go up. And we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn to the chair. We're going to stay up if you can. Go back. 6, 7, 8. Lower. And then turn towards your chair. Good. Okay, we're going again. That's it. Engage those core muscles. Go. 1, 2. Head up. So 3, 4. Stay on your tiptoes if you can. And we're going back. Go 1, 2, 3. Then we lower down here and we take it round. Lovely. How are we doing? How are we doing? Again, lifting up. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it round. Where is your weight distributed? And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower. Round we go. Great. Are we starting to feel? Yes, feel where these muscles and these legs and these positions need to be. Up again, we are here. We take it round. I'm holding my core because that's where I want you guys to be. I want you to think of engaging that part of your body. Push that tailbone down. Holding here. I think this is our last one. If I'm counting right, up we go. 1, 2, 3. Take tiny steps, just tiny steps. That's it. And then we go back. 2, 3, 4. We are lowering, and you are walking round to me. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Give yourself a clap there if you did those without balancing. Even if you did them without balancing, well done, because these are really tough moves to do. Okay, so we're just going to stretch those calves out again. So just go on this heel here. So just pulling your toes up. Okay, hold on to your chair if you need to. You can put your foot in front if you want. But if you put your foot in front, you will have to just do a little bit of a dip in your hip here. So you might need to go a little bit lower down, whereas if you're at the side, it's a little bit easier to go there. Okay, bringing it in. We are here. So we're there. That's it. So we're here. So as much as a lot of this stuff is standing, and I do encourage that you do this standing, you can do modifications seated. But I do really, yeah, it does, it's more beneficial if you can do it standing up, because we want to feel where the weight is if you would potentially have an incident where you fall over. Right, we're going to sit down. We are to the end of our session. So we've got a little bit of a stretch out now, just to really finish off the session and really just loosen up those muscles, because balance and strength, as much as like it seems like we're doing like the same sorts of exercises, but it's conditioning. So we want to really condition your body so that it's like second nature. It's just like second nature, and it's getting nice and strong. So I want you to put your arms by your side here. You're going to do a little lean here to the side. You're just dropping that shoulder down. Now I want you to find that point of balance and hold it there. Don't hold your breath, just breathe into it, and then slowly lift up here. Use your stomach muscles, so these obliques, to lift you up to center. Go to the other side. That's it, so you've got that little tilt over here. Find that point of balance, so you should have transferred over to this thigh. Now we're using those side muscles to make sure this part of your body stays upright as you lift. We're going to do one more each side. Here, over we go. So we're dropping that shoulder to the side. This shoulder is not falling forwards. Your chest is still facing me. Lift up, breathe. And we go down here. Inhale, exhale. And we're up. And we are. Okay, just bringing those arms in front and take them out here. So you're pressing forwards. Is that lower back nice and straight? Again, holding it here. And we go out to the side. One more here. And we are here. That's it. We're going to take one arm higher than the other. So this is another little bit of a lean. That's it. You've got an extra bit of a stretch there. Find that point of balance. And then we lift. Hold up. To the other side. That's it here. So we're lengthening that arm up as much as you can. But really using these core muscles. And we've got one more here. Take it over. That's it. So one more each side. And we are lift up. So here, this is where you really need to find, when you find that point of balance there, feel where those muscles are, feel where they're engaging, here, here, here. That's it. And this lifting up, and then we come down. Lowering here. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to do a kick forward, so I'm going to take my chair this way. I just want you to lengthen here and lengthen here. Where did the knee crack then? Anybody hear that? Up and down, so we're just engaging those thigh muscles here. That's it, we've got 2 more here. Get your cushion if you do need to sit upright. Now we've got high knees, lift here, so we lift and lower. We lift and lower. Again, we're here and down. We're up. That's it, we're going to do 2 more here. And then last one, we're here. We're sitting nice and tall. So I want you to tuck your head down so your chin is on your chest. Then I want you to walk forwards. And you're just going all the way down here. Just go to where's comfortable for you. And you should really feel that lower back stretching. Just breathe into this stretch. So we're relaxing down. Breathing into the stretch. We're going to take it up nice and slowly here. So your body's up. And you're curving through all of your spine there until you're up nice and tall. 1 more here. Tucking in. Ooh, lovely. Walking down. That's it. So slowly down. And we're holding down. That's it. You might be able to go a little bit further this time. Just really breathing into that lower back. Just stretching out. Only go where's comfortable for you. And then slowly walking those hands up. So the higher your hands come, the more you're going to curve out your shoulders and your head. Should be the last thing that comes up. Ooh. I love a lower back stretch. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're going to look to this side. And then back to centre. And then we go up the side, we look here. And we are back to centre. That's it, we've got a little tilt over here. So we tilt here. And we are up, go to the other side. And we are up. That's it, now chin on your chest, push your shoulders back, so we're pressing here. And then we've got head up, eyes to the ceiling. So we're pressing up here. And then back to me. Lovely, deep breath in, so we'll go forwards here. Inhale. And breathe out. Again, we go in, so deep breath in. As you lift, and breathing out. Last go here, breathe in. As you lift, and we're breathing out. And woo! How do we feel? Hopefully you feel good. Give yourself a clap pat on the back. Well done, well done, well done, and thank you for joining. I hope these exercises are becoming easier and you're getting to get familiar with them, your body's getting used to them. So a lot of these positions can feel a little bit uncomfortable if you don't do them just in your everyday life or whatever you're doing. So yeah, very good that you are embracing this and trying this. So do make sure you do drop a comment so that we know that you are doing it, if you're enjoying it. Let us know if you feel like you can go a little bit further because I can give you extra developments, or if you need a separate modification for something of any of the other exercises. I'm sure that you are all doing great. Thank you, and I will see you at the next one.